Certainly the weather, and certainly, like you said, a number of cars. They've got 61 entries for this race, 7 in DPI, which is looking pretty exciting, pretty open. Obviously got the LMP2s, got LMP3s this year. It's looking. BOP is always what people talk about, balance of performance. Teams complaining about it, but at the end of the day, whatever they end up with, they do go racing, and then they complain about it afterwards. But the main focus has been on the weather. Actually, it's been there's not been a huge amount of practice. They had they were all careful in the qualifying race on Sunday, but then this week, because it's been wet, even though it's been warmer, people didn't want to risk cars, and they weren't going to learn a lot because the forecast is for it to be dry throughout the race, just very, very cold. So you just had such different conditions. They're like, there's no point in practicing in these conditions. So we've actually just had the 4th practice session here this morning, and it was so busy because it was dry but warmer, and it's the kind of conditions they think they'll get maybe through the day Saturday and at the end on Sunday. The dip overnight is just they can't prepare for it. So pretty much every driver I've spoken to is talking about tyres and the pit exit mainly, because that's tricky anyway in this race. People get it wrong in the race regardless, but the chicane in the pit exit with cold tyres, because they can't have tyre warmers. For any F1 fans out there who are used to seeing tyre blankets on cars, they can't have that in IMSA. So they're going out on cold tyres and on a very cold track. A few drivers think there's going to be quite a few incidents at the pit exit. So I think the fact that it's unknown though is what's exciting. Like, people, they can't look at anything in the history of this race and go, oh well, we've seen what happened here or there. This is completely new for them. So they've just got to kind of find out as they go along.